It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Colts and the Bears, and it comes your way next.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport, and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Gonna let one flag for Robinson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Whistle foul. Whistle roughing the passer. Defense.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Handoff comes to Montgomery. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Back to throw, Fields. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 6 on the play, and just like that, it's third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, Fields. Going deep this time for Miller. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
And here we go on 4th down. Fields. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the number 2 overall pick from the 2016 draft, standing at 6'5", Carson Wentz.
And Carson Wentz made the move from Philadelphia to Indianapolis back in mid-February. And although his last season as an Eagle, not one that he wants to remember, he's now reunited with his former offensive coordinator and current Colts head coach Frank Reich, and gets to play behind one of the best offensive lines in football. A great place to resurrect his career.
And he's got room. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. On play action, it's Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw is Fields. Looking for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Back of the end zone, could he? But he'll throw out the challenge flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So Matt Nagy correcting his decision to throw the red flag. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Wentz. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now Wentz. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Akeem Hicks able to get him for a loss of about 3.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. After the sack on 1st down, Wentz taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. Now Taylor. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Fields. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then he curls back inside for the completion.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. It's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Wentz now to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And Pascal's got it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. I tell you, when Carson Wentz can really step into one and get that 6'5" frame behind it, he can really launch it.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be taken down inside Indy's 15-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Darnell Mooney, the target there. That'll bring up second down. To the air again, Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. He's at the 50, the 40, 20, 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6.
Here we go.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. They run again with Hines. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Now a play fake. Wentz looking deep for Hilton. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. And it's second down. They run with Hines. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And quickly they get to the line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle. From the 45 on second down, Wentz. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. This is Hines. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On second down, it's Hines. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now it's Hines. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton. There. Here's Fields now on second down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Miller. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return, it's Rodgers. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll run it here with Wilkins, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
You say Khalil Mack and offensive coordinators get very, very nervous, and there's another example of exactly why. 9 sacks in 2020. He's been named to 6 consecutive Pro Bowls and been an All-Pro in 2 of the previous 3 seasons in Chicago.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Fields. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson.